started with the peace movement, who did not like what we were hearing about going to war with Iraq. We started thinking about why this war started. What is this war all about? It had everything to do with energy scarcity. So we thought, let's start here in Ballard, getting everyone to rethink from the moment they wake up. Start with coffee. What kind of coffee is it?
And we also have a lady here who's going to talk about her work with Starbucks and getting them to use healthier milk.
I've got tons of information about RBGH. You can check out holdthehormones.org.
How am I getting to work? Like mode of transportation. Can I do away with my car and bus it, scooter it, bike it, walk it?
I'm selling my car this week because I want to live car free. I stopped driving it over a year ago. I literally canceled my insurance and didn't drive it for so long that the battery died.
I commute downtown on my bike, and my wife takes the bus or rides her bike.
In response to the growing crisis of peak oil, Sustainable Ballard decided long ago to do something local, getting people to tighten up their homes, eating local.
So we're making little certified local buttons for everybody who participates in the 100-mile diet this coming month. There's a big group of us in Sustainable Ballard, and then we're trying to get more people in Ballard and throughout Seattle involved, and all trying to eat locally for within 100 miles or whatever area they decide. The idea is to propel people to be more interested in where their food's coming from and sourcing locally.
Ballard was mentioned by Al Gore.
Really?
Yeah, he was giving a speech and he talked about this little town that's starting to become carbon neutral. Sustainable Ballard's been around 3 years, and just to show you some of the changes, just me personally, and we're all doing this, I've moved from a 2,400 square foot house to an 800 square foot house. My electric bill's $5 a month. I used to commute, it's probably a half an hour commute every day. Now, it was a 4-minute walk or it was a 1-minute bike ride.
Tonight we are very honored to have our state senator here, State Senator Jean Cole-Wells.
You all, I'm sure, everybody here is a lot more knowledgeable than I am on many of these issues. As the state senator, I'm thrilled to have Sustainable Ballard. It's just profound. I mean, even former Vice President Al Gore recognizing Sustainable Ballard. I understand that there's a lot of interest in biofuels.
Dan Freeman, I've got Dr. Dan's Alternative Fuel Works. We've been selling biodiesel in the state here for 6 years now. One of the biggest things we are concerned about is the short-term effects of bringing foreign palm oil. One of the big dangers is that the third world is so eager to provide oil for us that they're draining peat bogs and burning the peat to make land to grow palm. So it's creating a huge amount of CO2.
Dana, I would really appreciate if you could email me. Did you get my card? Then I can get that to the right people. The last couple of years I've been able to call on people who are part of Sustainable Ballard to come and testify in Olympia, to get them some legislation and have them give me feedback on it. It is making a difference.
I've been talking to some young farmers. They're thinking about growing canola and rapeseed in the future. Anything you can do to help keep funding that and keep all that going.
We really have increased the funding for these types of programs.
The change from big ag to small ag at Wazoo, the last few years has been incredible.
The issues that Sustainable Ballard has been working on are getting more and more of an interest among the legislature because we need to go there. We can't continue with the old ways, the traditional ways of doing things. We have to reduce greenhouse gases and our carbon footprints, and this is the way to go.